In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 15, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks. This Wednesday, the New York Knicks will travel to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off will be inside the State Farm Arena. This will be the 4th and final meeting between these two teams this regular season, as the Hawks won the last battle, 139-124. The New York Knicks are coming into this one after taking down the Brooklyn Nets, 124-106. They look great on both ends of the floor, as they will have to stay hot in this one if they want to take down the Hawks on the road. The Atlanta Hawks are entering this game after falling to the Charlotte Hornets, 144-138. They were terrible on the defensive end of the court, as they will have to get more stops in this one if they want to take care of business at home. The Knicks are 28-11 against the spread in their last 39 road games and 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Hawks are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 Wednesday games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games playing on 1 day's rest. The over is 7-3 in Knicks' last 10 overall. The under is 7-2 in Hawks' last 9 games following against the spread loss. The Knicks are 9-4 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Atlanta. The Knicks are again missing Mitchell Robinson, who is still out, while the Hawks are keeping an eye on John Collins, who is questionable for this one with hip soreness. New York improved to 32-27 with a 124-106 blowout win over the Brooklyn Nets Monday evening. Jalen Brunson scored 40 points and Josh Hart added a season-high 27 in his second game with his new team. Trae Young seems to save his best games for the Knicks, bringing back memories of that playoff series 3 years ago when he dominated at Madison Square Garden. This Knicks team features an X factor, and his name is Jalen Brunson. He dropped 17 in the third quarter last game, breaking open a tie game and opening the door for a blowout. New York has covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games. The Atlanta Hawks have played improved ball over the last couple of weeks and probably should be favored at home. However, this has become a bit of a rivalry recently, and points are often key. Also, the Knicks have a little pep in their step with the addition of Hart, and he's off to an impressive start through 2 games. The Knicks have also been road covering machines dating back to last year, so the New York Knicks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Hawks are 9th in pace entering this Eastern Conference showdown with the Knicks. This is an important game for both clubs, as Atlanta is fighting for a playoff spot and the Knicks are looking to eclipse the Brooklyn Nets for the 6th seed, considering they would like to avoid the play-in tournament. The Hawks trailed from start to finish in an embarrassing 144-138 loss to the 16-win Charlotte Hornets. They will bounce back in this game with a much better defensive effort, as they were embarrassed by one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference. The total number has gone under in 8 of 12 meetings between these two clubs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Pistons versus Boston Celtics. This Wednesday, the Detroit Pistons will travel to Boston to take on the Boston Celtics. Tip-off will be inside TD Garden. This will be the 3rd and final meeting between these two teams this season, as the Celtics won the last battle, 111-99. The Pistons are coming into this one after falling to the Toronto Raptors, 119-118. They came up just short, as they will have to be better on the defensive end of the court if they want to take down the Celtics on the road. The Boston Celtics are entering this game after taking down the Memphis Grizzlies, 119-109. They looked incredible on both ends of the court, as they will have to stay efficient in this one if they want to take care of business at home. The Pistons are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 Wednesday games. The Celtics are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The under is 6-2 in Pistons' last 8 overall. The over is 5-2 in Celtics' last 7 home games. The Pistons Pistons are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Boston and 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 meetings. The Pistons will be shorthanded again as Nerlens Noel and Marvin Bagley are both still out, while the Celtics will again be missing Jaylen Brown and Derek White, but they should have Marcus Smart back in the lineup, which would be a real boost for the banged-up Celtics. The lowly Pistons fell to 15-43 on the year as they lost a narrow 119-118 game against the Toronto Raptors Sunday. Bojan Bogdanovic scored 33 points, but they lack a ton of punch without Cade Cunningham in the lineup for the last 3 months. As a result, they are at the bottom of the conference. With that said, Boston is playing Milwaukee Tuesday in what should be a gritty game, and they have to play again the following night. Surely, they will opt to sit one of their players, so expect Tatum to potentially ride the pine for this one. The Boston Celtics obviously have the ability to blow the doors off here, but they're also on the end of a back-to-back after a tough, physical game against the Bucks. Throw in travel and this is a legit letdown spot for the Celtics. The Detroit Pistons are also 9-4-1 against the spread as a double-digit underdog, while the Celtics are 4-6 against the spread as a double-digit favorite. So the Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Boston Celtics are in action Tuesday night against the Milwaukee Bucks and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back for this game. On Sunday, they outlasted the pesky Memphis Grizzlies 119-109. Derek White scored 23 points and Sam Hauser added 20 points, filling in admirably for the missing Jaylen Brown, who will be out through the All-Star break. As stated above, I expect the Bucks-Celtics game on Tuesday to be a bloodbath, with the Celtics likely sitting one or more of their players for this game against the worst team in the Eastern Conference. Detroit kept it close against Toronto and will keep it close here in a game that will remain below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat vs. Brooklyn Nets. The Miami Heat head to Brooklyn to play the Nets on Wednesday. Miami is coming off a 112-108 home loss to the Denver Nuggets on Monday. Brooklyn, meanwhile, is coming off a road loss to the New York Knicks on Monday. The Heat are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games playing on 1 day's rest and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Nets are 20-41-2 against the spread in their last 63 home games and 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The under is 16-7 in Heat last 23 games playing on 1 day's rest. The over is 8-3-1 in Nets last 12 overall. The Heat are 12-5 against the spread in the last 17 meetings in Brooklyn. The Heat are still dealing with a list of injuries as Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, and Tyler Herro are all out while Duncan Robinson is listed as questionable. The Nets currently don't have a single player listed on the injury report. This season, Miami is 8-7 straight up as a road favorite while Brooklyn is 3-6 straight up as a home underdog, as when the Nets are supposed to lose at home they do. As well, the Heat's defense can really impact this game, but shutting down Brooklyn's offense. The Nets' defense has also taken a step back since the trades as the team hasn't fully gelled together yet. The Brooklyn Nets still have talent and they're competing, but they're also a team that was put together last week and at some point expectations have to be tampered a bit. The Miami Heat are a hit or miss team that plays to its level of competition, but there's also far and away more chemistry on that side, and if they're serious about staying out of the play-in tournament, these are games they need to take care of. I expect the losing skid to continue for the Nets here, so the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Heat like low-scoring games by using their shutdown defense to stop Brooklyn's offense. Miami plays at a pace of 99.1, which ranks 28th, while their offensive efficiency ranks 26th, but their defensive efficiency ranks 3rd. The Nets, meanwhile, play at a pace of 100.7, which ranks 20th. As well, Brooklyn is 30-26-1 in hitting the under this season, while at home the Nets are 13-15, while Miami is 32-26 in hitting the under and 16-12 in hitting the under on the road. Finally, in the Heat's last 10 games, the games are averaging just 214 points per game. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.